City Escape is such an iconic first level that most people forget that it's not even necessarily the first level you'll play. You can fully choose to play the Dark Story first, and if you do, your first impression of this game will instead come from Iron Gate. But you know, if you pick Dark Story first on your first ever playthrough, then you're a psycho, so you probably deserve it. After a very short and to the point cutscene which establishes well the current scenario, you're thrown into a high-speed chase through a bustling city area, which the devs did a fantastic job of making feel so alive and populated despite the technology at the time. I mean, seriously, there's barely any open-endedness here, and not a single civilian appears in this level, yet it feels incredibly grounded and real to me. It's one of the most believable locales in a Sonic game to date, in my opinion. But atmosphere aside, this stage is fast. You start off zooming downhill on a part of the helicopter Sonic just ripped off, and then you find yourself spending the entire stage avoiding guns, Sonic's version of the FBI. The thing is, despite these intense implications, this is again a very safe stage and introduces you to everything new about Sonic without neglecting the old. There's your rings and your homing attack chains, item boxes, everything you know and loved from Sonic Adventure 1, but there's also lots of construction barriers which serve as a perfect obstacle to introduce you to the new somersault maneuver. It's perfectly immersed into the environment, and because the somersault happens when you tap the B button, you're going to figure out pretty quickly that you can do it even if you do miss the almost out hit. There's also grinding. You may have noticed that this game starting in a city environment is a far cry from the beaches and green hills that Sonic had been started out from up until now, and I think grinding is probably the main reason why. It was a very new mechanic at the time, and the devs needed to make sure that you had lots of time to experiment with it in a safe environment, and a city full of railings is perfect for that. Again, they blend seamlessly into the world, but they are a bright enough red that they catch your eye, and the first few you see are dead in the middle of the path, meaning Sonic will likely snap onto them, and voila, now you know that's the thing, but it's okay if you suck at it right now because there's plenty of floor underneath you. This is all topped off with an exhilarating chase sequence and some of the most iconic tunes in gaming. All gearing up to let you know that you're in for a fast-paced, action-filled time. Then you go treasure hunting, but it sets up Sonic stage as well at least.